Let's take a look at this problem. We got x minus 8 over x is equal to 7. Now our steps for solving a rational equation, first step is to factor all your denominators. Well, there's nothing to factor here. So step 2, figure out the LCM of all your denominators. We only have one denominator, that is your LCM. So we'll multiply everything by x. That was the second part of that step, is that after you figure out your LCM, multiply everything by it. So I'll multiply the x by it. I'll multiply the 8 over x by it. And I'll multiply the 7 by it. These x's are going to cancel. X times x is x squared minus 8 is equal to x times 7 is 7x. Now step 3 is to solve for x. And it could be a linear equation or quadratic at this point. This one's quadratic because we've got an x squared. So we want to get everything over one side and 0 on the other. So I'll take 7x, move it over to the left side. So we get x squared minus 7x minus 8 is equal to 0. You take anything across your equals, your sign changes. So that's why the positive 7x became a negative 7x. As I was writing it down, I wrote it in standard form. Standard form is where we go from largest power down to smallest. So x squared, x, no x. Well, now we're ready to factor this. This is the PST method. We have an x squared, x, no number in front of our x squared. So let's take a look at that. X squared minus 7x minus 8. The PST, we take our number at the end, which is 8, and we're going to come up with our 3 columns. Our P column, P for product, we'll list all products to give you 8. 1 times 8, 2 times 4. S for sum, you add these together. 1 plus 8 is 9, 2 plus 4 is 6. D for difference, so we'll subtract smaller from larger. 8 minus 1 is 7, 4 minus 2 is 2. The number we're looking for is a number in our middle term, which is a 7, which is right here, so we're going to use 1 and 8. Now our larger number in the P column that we're using, which is the 8, will always be the same sign as the middle term, which in this problem is a negative. Now the number we circled is in the difference column, D for different signs, means one will be positive, one will be negative. If the 8 is negative, then the 1 has to be positive. So this factors as x plus 1 times x minus 8 equal to 0. Zero factor property. You get 0 on one side, you factor the other side, you set each factor equal to 0. So I'll set x plus 1 equal to 0 and x minus 8 equal to 0. And solve them, and you get x equals negative 1 and x is equal to positive 8. Now step 4 of solving rational equations said to semi-check your answer. We don't need to fully check it, but we need to make sure this doesn't cause any denominator to equal 0. Well, if I put negative 1 up for x, we got 8 over negative 1, we don't have 0 in the denominator. If I put 8 up here, put 8 in for x, you got 8 over 8, so we still don't have 0 in the denominator. So our two answers would be x equals negative 1 and x is equal to 8.